evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Bob the Biker, live stream. Monday, not Sunday. 23rd of May, 2022. So how are we all doing? How are we all doing tonight? Let's see how tonight goes. Live stream, Monday, not Sunday. Couldn't get in onto the live stream yesterday, Sunday, so apologies, but thought I'd sneak one in on Monday just to check in and see how everybody is doing. So let's see. Competition, we will do the competition, so free CBT, yep. So when we get to 100 viewers on the live stream at the same time, we will open up that free CBT competition. That's ongoing. No particular subject tonight, just an evening with Bob the Biker. As boring as I am, but who knows, we may get some quality content in the chat room. Let's see how that chat room goes. Get some interaction, that's what I'm after. Let's get some interaction. Beautiful day. A beautiful day. Got quite a lot going on at the RJH camp, which we will have a chat about later. But in the meantime, welcome to RJH live stream. Monday, 23rd of May, 2022. Don't be shy. Come on in. Join in the conversation, if we get a conversation going. Anybody there? Anybody there? Don't be shy. So, good week. Yep, good week last week. Lots going on, and RJH has started attending the Biker Down course over at Cheshire Fire and Rescue Centre Training Academy, and so a few of us have been over there. We're just starting to get all the instructors into that. But busy week getting people into the exciting world of motorcycling, whether that be tasters, CBTs, Module 1, Module 2, Bad Rusty Riders, Advanced, quite a lot going on. So well done to all of you. Well done to Team RJH for all of that. And seems to be very, very busy. Long may that continue. Owner maintenance workshops are sort of still, we are still waiting to kick off, but everything is in place. And we have the CRFs due in this week, so we'll be doing a few modifications on those and getting the trail riding off the ground in the next month. So I think that's all starting to take off. Long overdue. So that's quite exciting. And certainly be getting out on that myself, so I'm looking forward to that. Getting some filming done and getting some dates put into the diary so that you lovely people can start to take advantage of it and get yourself booked in. That's the plan. So we'll see. Early days, but looking quite exciting. What I'll do is give you a little idea of what, because I know that we've had John and Sophie start doing a bit of recceing, though albeit it's on Sophie's YouTube channel, but I'll send you a link anyway. We can send you a link on it, you can have a look. But if I put a link in here, promoting your YouTube channel, Sophie, here, don't think she'll mind. Take a look at that link, and that's Sophie and John doing a bit of recceing on the trails, albeit not our bikes, not the bikes that we've got. We've got a small fleet of CRFs coming, but gives you a little bit of an idea of. So that's a video that Sophie's done. So that's going to be taken a look at. And also, what's it? Yeah, Sophie. So Sophie passed her Chatterton exams last Monday and Tuesday. So she passed her first exams in Chatterton. So she's now a DVSA qualified CBT instructor, which is good. Well on the way to becoming a fully qualified direct access instructor. So quite a lot going on there. So there's 3 people watching the video. Don't be shy, get those comments into the chat room. Let's get a conversation going. That will enable the YouTube algorithms to spread it further and get more people onto the live stream. So please do comment away on the channel. It really does help. Really does help. So do not be shy. So I'm quite happy because I say I'm happy. I'm quite happy. I'm not happy with Sony, but that's how it is anyway. But I've got the Sony ZV-1, which I've had for about 2.5 years. Now this camera is a really good quality 4K camera, and done a lot of our videos on the channel that are not on the bike are through the ZV-1, the Sony ZV-1. It cost about 800 quid, so it's not cheap, but the quality is really good. So everything was fine. Then I went on a holiday for a month. I had a month in Spain, and came back and it wouldn't charge. It's what's called a dead cat, Sophie. So it stops the wind noise. You can take it off, but it stops any wind coming in. But so it wouldn't charge, and then tried to charge, it wouldn't charge, and then the lens started doing something funny by coming in and out. Anyway, I had to send it off to Sony. So got in touch on their forum. It's a place down in Wales, Sony Repair Centre. So I sent it down to Wales for them to have a look at it, and they came back with an estimate of 350 quid just to repair it. It needed a new lens and a new motherboard. So the £750 Sony ZV-1, which I'd had for 2.5 years, and it wasn't any longer in warranty, I had to spend £350 just to get it repaired. So I'm happy I've got it back, because I can start doing some vlogging again or filming again with it on the tripod. But I'm not happy with the I'm not happy with the £350 repair bill. But it's back, and it's smaller than a packet of cigarettes. It's called the Sony ZV-1. I did a lot of research when I wanted it, and it ticked all the boxes for me 2.5 years ago. As you can see, the lens. Yeah. Really is a tidy bit of kit when it works. So that's been repaired, so I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, I'm not sure your Bean would like that dead cat at your place, Sophie. I think Bean would have something different to say about that. So can you see, Sophie, I've plugged your channel again a little bit further up when I said about the trail riding, and Sophie's been out doing a bit of recceing with John, and there's a link to Sophie's video above. Take a look. So I'm conscious that it is a Monday evening. I'm conscious that the weather is fantastic out, and all these factors do come into play when we do the live streams. But I'm here, you're there, and we will do it anyway. So fully anticipate the trail riding will be up and running in the month, and good things to come from there. So has anybody been taking advantage of this lovely weather? I've been stuck in the office all day. Catching up on a few things. I've been busy in the last week. I've been doing a lot of teaching myself in the last week. Hey, evening, Mr. Dean Fletcher. So thanks for coming in, Dean. Thanks for joining on this lovely Monday evening, which could be barbecue weather, couldn't it? Could be a barbecue. That's what it could be this evening. Something on the screen there. What is it? I've got something on my screen. Don't like that. Excuse me. There, that's it. Got it. Better. What you riding, Dean? Dean, he's riding. He looks like a Harley rider, doesn't he? Dean's profile looks like a Harley rider. And as we all know, getting new bikes is a big thing at the moment, isn't it? How do you get a new bike? Everything's on order, and you know, if you want a particular bike, the chances of going into a dealership and getting one appears to be quite remote. Jiggy. Good evening, Jiggy. Just passed your CBT on Saturday. Well done for that. What bikes do you recommend for someone who hasn't ridden a bike before? Oof. That's $1 million question, isn't it? So you want something that fits you, so you don't want to be intimidated by it. Me personally would always recommend Japanese, so Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha. Japanese. Reliability, quality, and holding their value. So it's got to be, for me, Japanese. Japanese. Dean Fletcher, just had your taster with John now. Let me have a look. Is that John Bilber or is that John Howells? Let me have a look. You were with JB, John Bilber, this afternoon. Had your first taste this afternoon with John? Loved it. Fantastic. That's the idea. That's the plan, isn't it? To get you into it, enjoying it. And puts you in good stead for your next lesson. Puts you in stead for your next lesson. Let's have a look where we are there. Dean is from... So Dean, your next lesson to be confirmed. Okay, yeah, so your, yeah, to be confirmed, but good. Your 2 hours has gone well, and that'll put you in good stead for your next. So there's a text flying around, and Sophie has text that crashing is the norm off-road in it. So Sophie, crashing is the norm off-road in it. Well, I don't plan to be crashing when I do any off-roading. I plan to be keeping my wheels firmly on the ground. That's what I'm planning. Yeah, so Kawasaki, Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha. The 4 big Jap names. You won't be disappointed. My first bike that I ever rode was a Honda C90. A Honda C90. Excuse me. Back in the day, a Honda C90. It's the first bike I ever rode. You'll find that if you learn on a certain bike, if it's the first bike you ever ride, you tend to have that brand loyalty, as I'd call it. quiet night tonight then in the chat room. It's a quiet night in the chat room. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. We want the chat room to be steaming at all four corners. Want that chat room steaming at all four corners. Where are we now? Monday, so Wednesday night I'll do another live stream on the subject. What was the last? Let's have a look. Not planned one. The next live stream on Wednesday. Yeah, we'll keep on track for Wednesday, and let's have a look. Mr. Andy Davis, good evening to you. Somebody live stream new rider. We did a new rider discussion before that. We did discussing Mod 2, so we're pretty much back then, I think, to CBT, are we? Yeah. Could do advanced. We've got a bit of discussions going on about advanced. Structure training, I could do another one on. So what's the general opinion? What would people like to hear? There are not many people watching tonight. All good, Andy. Thank you. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, so we did attend the Bikers Down course yesterday. RJH have started attending some Biker Down courses, so the plan is that we're going to be getting all of our instructors on board with attending Biker Down course. So it's a free course that the Cheshire, all counties do it, but this particular one that we went to was the Cheshire Fire and Rescue, and it was really a good session. It was a really good session. Biker Down, if you've attended or thought about it. Thank you for popping in, Sophie. We did, yes, a 3-hour course, Biker Down. And it's a 3-hour course aimed at motorcyclists and their passengers. The course promotes, the course is broken down into 3 modules, which is incident scene management, managing the scene until help arrives, and then risk assessment, appropriate actions. So it's 3 sort of areas in it. A lot of it, for me, a lot of it was common sense for me in the job I do, but it was a very, very good refresher. It sort of brought things back to, and it's run by the Cheshire Fire and Rescue Service. And it was a very, very good course. Carl Crompton, hi Bob. Why is it if you pass Mod 1 and fail your Mod 2, why is it a problem a couple of months later to try and book Mod 1 again? It just says get in touch with the USA. I did pass my Mod 1 before. Yeah, so you don't need to pass your Mod 1 again. You only need to do your Module 2. So if you fail your Module 2, you don't need to go back and do your Module 1 unless your theory test has run out. So if you pass your Module 1 but don't take the Mod 2 before the date of your theory expires, you have to then go back and do your theory again, Mod 1 and Mod 2. But you don't have to go back and pass your Module 1 unnecessarily if it's just your Mod 2. Now, if you want to do your Mod 1, I mean, can I ask, why do you want to do your Mod 1 again, Carl? Is it just to get back in the saddle? Because if that's the case, just book a lesson with your instructor at the school and do a bit of Mod 1 training. But sounds like you actually don't need to do your Module 1, which is why you're struggling to book it. The link here for Biker Down in the Cheshire. So take a look, there's a link there. It's popped it there. Cheshire and Cheshire Biker Down. Really, really useful if anybody is thinking. It's free. I suppose you've got to book in subject to availability and whatnot, but it is totally free. But get yourself down there and see what you think, ladies and gents. The crowd we were in was probably about 30 people. So big crowds, big numbers. Very, very well set up. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So it might be worth you taking a look. And they provide tea and coffee and biscuits. They provide tea, coffee and biscuits. So it's worth going for the chocolate bourbons. Mr. Dave Smith is in the house. Good evening, Mr. Dave Smith. Martin, hi Rob, unfortunately failed Mod 2 last week on making progress. Lesson learnt and retest booked. Fantastic. Yeah, you'll know better. Get on with it, Martin. Don't hang about. Don't wait for the examiner. Get on with it. Get up to the limits where it's safe to do so. Carl, theory test did run out, so you will need to resit you need a valid theory test before you can resit your Module 1 again. So have you booked your theory test again? If you've not, you will need your theory test. Been a while for you, Dave. Where have you been? Have you been hibernating? Have you been working hard? Earning all that overtime? Wigan, yeah, Wigan's busy. Wigan is doing well. Big, busy. Sylvia's over that way. Sylvia is the training centre manager in Wigan, and she's over that way. And also Nick goes over to Wigan, and Sophie goes over to Wigan. But yeah, Sylvia is the training centre manager. Dave Smith, evening go. Never got a reply to my email about selling you my bike. Did we not reply, Dave? Let me dig it out and have a look. I will have another go. Dave Smith, let's have a look. Let's see what. Send Dave. Send it, Dave Smith. Send it to bikes at RJH. Can't see anything in there. Bikes at RJH Group. Send it into that. That's what you need to. Bikes at rjhgroup.co.uk. Yeah. Send it there, Dave Smith. Sylvia's still managing Northwich. No, well, she's still at Northwich until the new manager commences. But she's still there, and she will cover it until the new manager is in situ. So we have a new manager, I think, so that will be announced soon. And then Sylvia will be spending more time in Wigan. All change. So quiet tonight. Where is everybody tonight? I think it's the weather's been good, isn't it? And it's a Monday. Maybe Mondays isn't a brilliant night for it. Is Monday not the best night for a live stream? I don't know whether Wigan is closer for Sylvia, but I think Wigan, Northwich, don't think there's a great deal in it. I think Wigan might be further away for Sylvia. Sylvia lives more Chester way, doesn't she? Chester, Ellesmere, Port. Sylvia Essex, Ellesmere Port. Yeah, that way. Yeah, busy, busy. Everybody is busy, busy. Busy, busy. Fourth mod 1. Keep at it, Carl. So if you've done your theory and you only see, yeah, you should be able to book it. Maybe you just need to phone them up. Maybe there's a glitch in there somewhere. But it's you get it. Keep at it. Don't give up. Do not give up. Have a look. No, Andy, I think Wigan's further for Sylvia. I think it would be further for Sylvia. Good evening to Figol. How are you, Figol? Thanks for joining. Living the dream, Andy. Living the dream. So we are living the dream. Living the dream. So Tom Cruise and Top Gun, that's the English premiere, wasn't it? The premiere in London. So who's going to be watching that? Looks really good. I think I will be wanting to go and see it as soon as possible. Top Gun. Tom Cruise. We were down at Barton a few months ago, and these black choppers, helicopters, 3 came through, and we were all giving it a good old got up as close as we could, and went to these stunning helicopters, pure matte black, real really stood out, and we just a natural thing thought, well, Tom Cruise that. Anyway, we asked him and said it wasn't. It was all military, hush hush military. Dave Smith, no, J&S don't sell motorcycles anymore. They stopped selling the bikes, just the clothing. They've stopped selling the bikes. Figol, maybe in Bolton at the weekend. May pop in for a chat. Do so. Saturday and Sunday, there's going to be people in Eccles. Which one are you thinking of coming to, Figol? Wigan, won't be anybody in Wigan on a weekend. We don't train their weekends, but there may Northwich, Eccles and Runcorn should be someone in. Coming to Eccles, there's a lot more going on there. Come in and have a brew. and a chat. Manchester. So on Manchester on Saturday and Sunday. So we've got 1, 2. Saturday certainly, and Sunday in and out. Yes. 12 o'clock would be a good time. If we got 12 o'clock on Sunday, Saturday somebody will be in all day. So do pop in and say hello. M30OLY. M30OLY. Somebody will be in all day Saturday. Best time to come in on Sunday is 12 o'clock. Need to try and get my hair cut tomorrow. I've been talking about it for days, but need to try and go and get my hair cut. Yeah, good. Anytime between 9 and 5:30. Figure somebody will be in Manchester. So do pop in and say hello. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Saturday would be good then for us. Okay, so we'll call it an evening then. There's not a lot happening tonight, so we're going to wrap it up. And we'll schedule something for Wednesday. So do pop in on Wednesday, folks. Something a bit more juicy. But thank you for joining in. Thank you for logging in. And thank you for coming and saying hello. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. And yeah, we'll see you Wednesday. And Figol, I'll see you on Saturday. All the best. Thank you very much.